I just wanted to check in and give you guys a quick update. I've been getting a lot of questions about the status of the project and the delay around a few things. So I wanted to go ahead and explain that and then just give you guys an update of everything that's happening. So the first thing is a few weeks back, if you guys check the team and the regular announcement channels, we made an announcement kind of talking about the state of the market and that we wanted to go ahead and focus on launching the project when the market was in a better state. On top of that, we had a bit of issues with like the Telegram side of the C or the Wonder Engine, whatever you guys want to call it, and the development that kind of prevented us from tracking Twitter and doing some other different things. So we explored a fix for that. We got a completely new interface, completely new features, and we have finished that. So now that the market is kind of rekindling itself, I thought it would be a great time to just show you guys everything that we worked on while all of that work was being done. So yeah, without further ado, I'll just kind of get into it. So first thing, I'll go over this a little bit later, but I'm sure you guys can see the new UI. The first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and navigate to the Wonder Engine. So Wonder Engine C, social incentive bonding, basically swapping crowdsourced marketing for discounted assets, right? There's a lot of stuff going on here, so I wanted to go ahead and give you guys just the lay of the land. The first thing is the brand new white paper. We'll also go over this, but this particular section is on the Wonder Engine. You guys can see there's lots and lots of information here for you guys to go over, including a tab for system mechanics, right? And a full command manual as well. Right, there's about 50 to 60 commands that the Wonder Engine is actually capable of performing. They fall under three different categories: user, neutral, and admin. Right, user commands are strictly for users of the community. Neutral commands are used by everyone, and admin commands are used strictly by admins. This software allows you to do a lot, including monitor, crowdsourced marketing initiatives, as well as issue airdrops and allocations. So super powerful stuff, guys. Of course, it gets nailed down even in more detail, and then you can also go, into each command and get a description of the command and how it works. The next thing I want to show you guys as we are basically getting started is the testing and support channel. So let's go ahead and Telegram. Awesome. So this is the testing and support channel. This is essentially where all of the Wonder Engine /C testing and support will occur. You guys can see we've already been doing a lot of different work in here. Algo has been in here a little bit as well, kind of, doing some testing with us. But you guys can see, we've been initializing commands, testing all of the different commands, and making sure that everything works properly, right? So I'm super excited that that's working. As we continue to innovate in this area, we will let you guys know. The software currently has to be started and restarted for testing, and that's basically at the discretion of the development team that's working with us on this. Going forward, I will make announcements in all of the team groups to let everyone know that testing is open or closed, and everyone can essentially then go and jump into the testing channel and feel free to test. Also super cool is our Wonder Engine logo here. It's super cool with the animation basically going on in the group. So yeah, that's the Wonder Engine. Super happy about that. You guys can go ahead and follow all the development there. Of course, like I said, I'll be updating you guys as things go along. So we're super proud of what we've accomplished so far, and super happy to what we're knocking out here. The second thing is the white paper revamp, right? So we were dealing with a lot of issues, like I said, with Wonder Engine, and then dealing with the market. So while we did that, one of the main things that we decided to do was revamp all of our documentation, including the white paper. We went from essentially what was just a white paper for Einstein Mine, which is right here, right? And then also a white paper for the EMC governance asset or the governance token, right? Those were the two white papers that we had before that you guys were familiar with to kind of show you how everything worked. So this is a lot more in depth. This is basically a full ecosystem, full ecosystem white paper that will essentially show you how everything works, the long-term plans over the next 24 to 36 months, all of the development initiatives that we're basically working on, all of the different feature initiatives that we're working on, and essentially how everything works together. I will make another video of essentially how the ecosystem works, what it's designed to do, et cetera, et cetera. But all of this information is here for you guys to check out. For me, the 24-month roadmap is very helpful, right? We are still in pre-launch, right? And we will be moving into phase 1 or phase 0, whatever we want to call it, quite soon. Pre-launch is also known as phase 0, right? So that's really where we ended up at. But you guys can check this out. Super happy to basically be pushing this out and be showing you guys this, so y'all can come and look at this at your own discretion. Yeah, so there's also audit logs, and we'll go over that later. I think the next thing that we can kind of just go back over is the new UI. So you guys see new UI. I know you see in the groups and the UI and everywhere that we're doing a lot of graphic work, animation work. So that is actually the only thing that's not complete about this UI is this Mobius strip animation here. We're currently working on a Lottie version that actually goes into the code of the website that is complementary to all of the colors. It's less pixelated, some really cool stuff. So we'll be working on that and releasing that last update relatively shortly, but everything else is ready to go. So you guys can kind of see, I'll give you guys the tour and we'll go from there. So first thing, super clean enterprise look. We really wanted to give it a look of something that could grow, with what we're trying to do. We think that this is going to be a massive ecosystem, and we wanted to basically, go from the old looks that we had to the new looks. I could show you guys some of the old looks later, but they're actually no longer live. So this is the live UI that we have moving. Yeah, so you guys can see, we have all of our different links. Everything's functional. Even the, the night mode, light mode is functional. We have our audit here, which will take you right to the audit logs, right? We have our language here. We have our, our token monitoring system here. And then we have all these cool tabs. So we have the Earn tab, the Lend tab, the Trade tab, right? Then we'll also have Launch, User Dash, Governance, Dex is Info, Auction Info, the Roadmap. The illustrated roadmap will be in here very soon. And then also the Docs, which takes you right back to the white paper. So the first thing, I think the next thing that we could go over, which is right in line, is Einstein Mine, right? So Einstein Mine has a new UI as well. It's self-contained within the site, right? It looks a lot better. We have a lot more information here, right? Compound count, compound timer, rewards full in contract, all of those different things. So we're going to be continuing to work on this. I do believe that we have a few things to basically knock out here and kind of like correct. But I am super excited to see how all of this goes. I'm super excited to continue to move this forward. But we're about 99% done here with everything that we've been working on, and that's super exciting. So next thing is also you can jet yourself out and learn more about Einstein Mine as a whole, just there in the white paper. So super exciting stuff, guys. I also believe that this is testnet active, right? So you can go and actually connect your MetaMask, right? I connected it, it would try to go to my MetaMask, right? So yeah, everything is functional. We're just basically waiting to push a deployment. Super happy about that. Very proud of what we've accomplished, and just moving to the next thing, right? So of course, I told you guys that you can get to the audit logs. I just clicked the Ascendant Finance banner, and it took me right to the Ascendant Finance audit page, right? You can see this is the actual Einstein Mine audit, right? Everything is corrected. All of the issues found were zeroed out, right? And these are just summaries. You can go and look at the actual notes written by the auditors, by the audit team, any project team notes that we may have had. I don't believe we had any here, but you guys can kind of just see these are all of the issues here, what they exactly were causing, why they were bad issues, et cetera, and how they were solved. And then, of course, there's more information here in the larger, audit report. that is current from June. So super cool stuff. If you guys want to learn more about Ascendant, I'm not going to completely confirm that this may or may not be a partner, but very close with the team, doing a lot of work with them. And, that kind of leads me into my next foray. If we go on the 24-month roadmap, there are some partnership initiatives that are hinted at, right? First partnership initiative, Ascendant Finance, right? A lot of the partnership initiatives are actually filled in right now. So you guys can see exactly who we're working with, when we're going to be working with them, what we're going to be working with them on. I will be removing that from the roadmap when we have our next update. There is still a lot of literature about game theory, the DAO, right, and just the overall approach of the project that I'm working on. But I figured it'd be awesome to get you guys an update to kind of see how everything is going. So we're going to be that kind of my next announcement is really just the partnerships. We're exploring about 10 to 12 different partnerships. Actually, I just got another one offered for us to check out this morning. So I've been interfacing with those guys. They have some really, really cool stuff, and we're talking to them about, Wonder Engine as a service and some other cool stuff that we think will be really, really helpful for both sides of the coin. So, that's going to be amazing. And then, we're really, really excited to kind of, speak to each one of these guys individually and see what they can bring to the table. We have everyone from other DeFi projects, other, larger DeFi projects, audit and security firms, as you've seen, marketing firms in the crypto space specifically. We have, an exchange that's working with different governments to develop their central bank digital currencies that can help us kind of, raise capital. And a layer one blockchain, right, that can help us actually scale onto their blockchain and build other blockchains. And there's a lot of different partnerships that we've just been exploring. So I'm super excited about that. Our first actual project that we've developed is, before we even launch, is probably actually going to be available to everyone in this group and to everyone in the community. I'm not going to officially announce this, but we have assets put aside for the community and for the team for this particular release, and we think it's going to be huge. We've been working with a lot of different people to make this happen and to kind of give them a kickstart because their product is amazing. So we'll be also announcing more of that stuff and kind of announcing how all of the different projects will be accessed through the Eighth Wonder ecosystem. So that is basically everything from an update standpoint. There's two other small, housekeeping items that or three that I would talk about. First is the community pot and seed sale. So what is that is, the last couple operation meetings, we have talked about expanding the budget that we have to approach this project by holding like a seed sale through the community and through the team. These funds would be used to essentially do marketing and other different things, and would be exchanged for governance tokens in the ecosystem, as well as a profit share of the dev wallet and an increased profit share of the dev wallet. So if you guys are interested in basically getting your hands on that, as we continue to roll out updates and stuff, that will continue to probably become a more and more lucrative idea. So if you guys are interested in getting your hands on all the extras that some of the founders will be getting, then you guys can participate in that seed sale. Contact Mr. Crypto personally, and we'll get you guys put down for that. And then, as the meetings go on this week, we will get more information out to you guys about exactly when that will be and how all of that will function. The second to last thing is the marketing and planning tools. So those are undergoing serious stress tests. And the reason is because we're going to have to do a lot of volume on these tools, right? We're talking millions and millions of leads. So we're stress testing. We're basically stress testing accounts, we're creating new accounts, we're doing a lot of different stuff behind the scenes to make sure that that's working properly. So bear with us. I expect that to be done next week, and then all of the changes to C, we just added, I think, like 30 commands to C, or Wonder Engine, either way what you want to call it, to basically interface better with the chain. So all of those last changes are going in. I'm sure some UI changes will go in over the next 2 weeks. But I think it's important for us to all get in contact and to start basically revamping everything, getting our plans in order and rolling out the marketing plan. So we will restart all meetings on Thursday. I will schedule a countdown before I shoot any of this stuff out. And then other than that, you guys, I really appreciate everything you do. Let's keep killing it, keep talking about it, keep, approaching it and chasing it, guys, and we're going to get there. I'm so grateful, like I said, for you guys. I'm super grateful to be able to share all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this particular update, and I'm going to make one more update about game theory and just about like the overall ecosystem, how it works, and those types of things. So if you guys are interested in hearing more about that, feel free to stick around. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, let's keep going, guys.